Is it fixed or? I got no. I clearly don't know. Audio is going through. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I had to make sure. Yeah, I've got no clue. Audio was running through my headset, but not. My mic wasn't working. I will say my mic was weird when I've picked it up today. So yeah, we're gonna get set up so we can start digging out the first chunk in the giant perimeter. I do apologize for that being weird. I don't know how this is set up anymore. I'll have to probably look at that at some point. But we're actually gonna go and get the required materials. We have collected all of the required honey blocks for the first flying machine. The only thing we're now missing is the slime blocks, the rails, the pistons, the observers. I think you get the point. I'm missing still a lot of things, but the honey was actually the part that was going to take the longest. We're going to a trial chamber in hopes that it has a slime spawner. And it's going to be one of the ones inside of our perimeter. This does mean any blocks I take from this, I need to put back, at least in a chest or something. Because the goal is to see exactly how much of every material we get from one of these. There was, what was it, 750, 250? About here? Right. 750 is this way. Oh. 750 is this way. Okay. And forward a little bit. Right here. Let's put a thing above us so we don't have drowning. Yeah, it's gonna be dark for a couple of seconds. Give me a minute to get to the thing and we can go from there. How far is this? I see it on the map. Wrong button. You know, I wasn't expecting to fall right next to one. Actually, I need to put my chest plate on. I'm gonna go through all these guys. Just so that we can also try and get our heavy core. I forgot to bring a bottle of bad omen, so we have that problem to deal with. How are these still running? Okay, my assumption is one of these is connected to this. Thank you. Jeez, I am getting pelted with arrows. How many more? Okay, I'm actually being serious. How many more are there? Inventory's already full. Great. Travel key. I don't care about arrows. Need a chest or something so I can stick away my required resources. Okay. Great, we have these guys. I'll grab you in a minute. I'm gonna dump all of this into these. I'm gonna keep some building blocks so I can build around here. Since getting up here will be annoying otherwise. Okay. Okay. I've got no way up. But yeah, I technically need copper, and as much as I want to dig this place out to get said copper, I can't because I'd be messing up my counts. So I can't do that. Just give me a bad omen. I haven't tried to see if I can get lucky. Time them properly. That's on the list of things I need to do. Need iron. Carrots. Carrots are always nice because that is my food source. Another one there. Thank you. I'll drop that off, drop that off. I've only gotten 8 Heart of the Seas. I am slowly losing my mind trying to get Heart of the Seas. Okay. Let's see if we can find slime. That's what we need. That's not slime. But we spawn it in and we're gonna have to deal with it now. Fall. That's the last thing I want. Down here? Where's this one? Whatever. Yeah, it fell. That's so nice game. Check what it dropped. Dropped. Come on. That's good. Arrows. Don't care about the arrows. Arrows and stuff are kinda not important since that's not really a guarantee. It's just pure RNG. I did this again. Are we not gonna actually find a slime one in this one? How it goes down. There's this way here too. To giant battle arena. Done? Come on. This is the end. Yep. I'm not even being. Hell, can I hit this thing, game? Why does it have as much health as it has? Another key. Okay, we're gonna probably have to go to several of these. I don't really care about that. I have no way up. Maybe blocks we break, we have to replace. Not in the exact spot. Yeah, not in the exact spot. It's in the end. Can I? That's a potion, not the type I want, though. Dump these in here. Everything. Oh, I didn't see anything of value that way. There we go. I don't think we're gonna find what we want in this one, but so be it. Well, this was a small trial chamber. Unless I'm missing something, this is a joke of a trial chamber. I see this as being the easiest way to get my hands on slime, because let's be real, this world doesn't. I'm not going to that swamp to get what I need. I need what, 50 blocks of slime, plus than all the sticky pistons. I'm gonna be a very long time. Can I not come this way? I thought that's the way I fell down. This is new. I don't need honey. The game mocks me. Oh, wait. There's like a lot more up here. What? Open the map so I can actually get to it. Why is this disconnected? That might be slime. So where's the next one? You know, I hate how weird this is. Please be slime. It's slime! We're gonna need so many of these. And it's why if I can get my hands on a thing to relight it, it would be pretty good. Oh god. Chicken? I don't need chicken! No, I sealed back. We got 38. Gonna be a very long amount of time before we can get our hands on it. Okay, this way has another direction we need to go. Okay, let me go back over here. Seeing this way down, I'm gonna do I do best and just go down safely. Is this where I think? How did I miss this? I mean, I kind of get how I missed it, but at the same time. And I can haze that way. Not fight any of these, but there's a chance of getting what I need. Seriously? Okay, stop being annoying, mobs. Stop it. Die off. The annoyance. That is simply what these are. More annoying than it's worth. Just stop. I'm not here for any of you except for slimes, and none of you are slimes. What makes you think I want to deal with you? It's another key. Seriously? Be using these then to get around, so I don't have to waste those ones. Where? Hello? I got 2 keys. I don't need a sealed. Is there anything in here? Or is this all just a waste of my time? I could be taking... No, but I need the hoppers for the count, so I can't take the hoppers. I need the hoppers for, being able to actually create everything. The storage system of this is gonna require over 100 hoppers. 101, plus then the backing parts of it. So we require over 400 hoppers. So, actually more than 404. Well, that's the one we liked up there. That is the one we want to see if we can re-trigger. But we're not exactly getting lucky with getting bad omen. That's the door. Where's the trapdoor that leads me down? Here it is. I don't think this has anything of value. Yeah, no. Don't fully understand why they have that in the game, but they do. Oh, this is the next direction we have. And it's just a dead end. With emeralds, I don't actually care about what's in the barrel. I care more about the blocks, which will be what we collect. How long does it take for these spawners to refresh? I'll look that up real quick. $30 to reset? That is horrendous. Oh. Bad omen. Please give me bad omen. I actually don't know if you can even get bad omen from these. Yes, no, more! This is so good. Give me a little one. Okay. Oh, another key. So, I don't think we have 10 yet. Like, these are actually, like, miserable to collect. Oh, we do have 10. Okay. That still leaves us with 40 more to collect. I just got chant book. Get channeling. Cool. Water buckets there. That's what it is. Okay, so this is decent. Trial chambers, I actually don't know what I'm going to do with, since there's like about... I want to say there's like 9 or so in my thing. Which leads us to a question of, I don't know what I'm doing with them. They go down. Water bucket. And then what is it? Our entrance was... Came from somewhere around here. I get back to that room we initially entered in. Here it is. At least it should be this one. I hate spiral stairs in cases that Mojang make. They have no safety attached to it. No? Where's the other room I entered from? We entered, we saw this, and we're like, oh. And I got into a fight with these guys. It's that door. door across the way there, too. Here we go, because we didn't get to open this one. I don't think these actually have a chance to drop Bad Omen. Never mind, I'm wrong. I'm gonna see if I can get to that door that I see there. Means we need some building blocks. Considering how long I was working on getting these, not dropping it on the floor. Well, wasting my time for no reason. Okay, down, down. One of these two ways. This way. It's up. The annoying part. Yep. Some more. Yeah. What do I not need in my inventory? I don't need an axe. I'll keep the channeling. I'll break down these breeze rods more. Did I break them all down? I was about to get real mad. My pickaxe went in there. My pickaxe went in there. I was gonna break it. Okay, I'm back. Let's get up to the slime. Jeez. Give me haste. Not haste, I mean speed. Oh, sees that? I think that's a disadvantage. That's gonna be an advantage for me. All of them? All of them I see, and then is it... That's not that one. Is it upstairs? That's for enough time that it's fine. Here we go. Just gonna eat this. Oh, this is so nice being able to do this. I'm gonna have to get more inventory space. Who has weaving? I want to get rid of you. Like now. Jeez. They are super hostile. Good news, we're getting a whole lot of string, I guess. I do need that, but... Okay, like I said, inventory is now a problem. I need to clear these out because I don't need these falsifying numbers. We do the thing. I'm back for the crafting table in a minute. We still have a lot more to clean up with these guys anyways. Trial chamber key. Not trial chamber key, a ominous key. There we go. We still don't have enough. I need to get some building blocks so I can get to that. Maybe down one actually for this. Because you can actually see what's in there and what you're gonna get. Notch apple. Block of iron rolled. On. We're looking for the heavy core. Let's get it. Come on. I will sit here for... I missed it. I took my arms off, my hand off the keyboard for a quick second. And I missed it. Ay, ay, ay. Of course, that's my luck. So annoying. The second I see it, I need to stop pressing shift and click. It's a lot harder on these because it swaps out between the items a lot quicker. And blocks it a lot more. I know I can get a heavy core. I know I can get a guaranteed heavy core. If I do, y'all gotta like and subscribe. Might just be here for a minute. My focus isn't even on the chat at this point. My focus is so on this one set of pixels I can see. Come on, game. I don't got all day. Come on. Come on. I did not throw away my one chance like that. I think I'm going to turn particles off for doing this because the particles are definitely making it hard to tell. Hey, come on! It should not take this long to get back to heavy core. If it happened in that split second right there, I was going to be so... I don't think I got it. I think I was too late. Darn it! I tried to press it before pressing... shift, which caused it not to go through. Darn it! I need it. Build a muscle memory. So I'd have to do that in test world a lot more. What do I got here? This way. Get that string. I don't think this is reset. Yeah, no, not reset. Okay, we have almost all the slime we need. You can make potions now, so we might just... But I don't know how to get enough creatures to make the slime worth it, is the problem. I also need to find where I'm gonna stick... Where I'm gonna dig out so I can come back down quickly and place all my building blocks. We can't mess up our calculations for this dig out. Oh, taking some fall damage. Oh well. Yeah, I'm playing this a lot stupider now. I'm annoyed. I honestly thought I could hit that. I'm gonna check the chat. I don't know if I can actually see on my phone. I forgot to type in chat since our mic at the beginning was refusing to work. Well, we have a way out here, so... Best way out. We've built. I forgot that I haven't entered most of these rooms since equipping this. I'm not in the mood to fight that. I don't have the inventory space for this. I don't need this right now. That can go back there. I'll put the enchanted book for the time being. Grab that. Stick it there, stick it there. Very important that I don't lose track of my stuff, because I'm trying to... This is within our dig limit, which means I need to keep track of the numbers to a very precise degree. Because I want to see if I can figure out averages. Granted, the fact we're in an ocean will definitely be skewing those numbers, but it's at least ocean numbers. I can't mine that with normal. All the ores in this are going to get mined with silk tuts, so I have to be careful getting out of here now. And these will get mined at some point. These will not be sitting here forever, don't worry. I'm not going to leave them forever. It'll just probably take forever to get to them, but they will be gotten. Where down am I? I'm close to the top at least. But the ocean floor is gonna at least make it out 64, so. Oh, gotta go empty our inventories again. Do I have torches so I can put them in my offhand so you guys can actually see? I see no way we should die. If I somehow die, I would be impressed, and y'all would have the right to call me a noob at the game, because I'm just digging out of a hole at this point. Yeah, we're probably gonna go back to base, figure out how to get... Oh, our skeleton spawner. We could use our skeleton spawner, probably. How long does it take to get out of this? When you're doing what I'm doing, it takes you a while, I can tell you that. I can't show what I mean by our perimeter, because I'm underground in this map. I don't know how to work it 100%, I need to learn. We almost have the 50 that we need for that. We're doing fine. I have to look up now the recipe to make a slime potion, because... Yeah. That's gonna be the fun part. Ridiculous mining. I'm not picking up the stone. We are close to getting out, so we at least have that to look forward to. If we go back to base, and we get the rest of the slime that we need, we can work on creating the glazed terracotta that we need. What else is it that we need? We're gonna need a lot of hoppers, but that's probably gonna wait until I can figure out if the plan is to move the beacon that I have at the what's it called? Frosthaven's dig site and move it over here. Frosthaven's dig site's almost done, so I probably will be finishing that soon. And probably use that one. So that's what the plan is, and then use the others to create the 100+ that we need of miserable hoppers that I'm not going to regret in the slightest about. Okay, I'm under an ocean. How am I still mining up? Come on. Hello, pickup. No! Gotta be kidding me. We are gonna have cobblestone, but that just causes me more problems. It's annoying. We're hitting the ability. Trying to make it so I don't have to mine up as much. You know, I'm gonna get to the top and then deal with it in a second. Thank you, game. I was about to say, get my stuff to go down. This is actually surprisingly annoying to go down. Bro, I had sticky keys now pop up on my screen. It's like, hey! I think there's a problem. I'm like, there's not a problem. Everything's fine. Oh my. In my misery, I'll place a stone block in the ocean. Bro. How does it take this long for water to drain? I don't think that made a difference. Like, straight up, I don't think that made a difference. Traveling through water like this is actually awful. We are so far from the bottom still. Why do I do things the way I do? My inventory is like full, so. Minecraft is like, what we need is update baby mobs. Meanwhile, there's problems like this in the game where it's like, this is not a sufficient way to get through this in the slightest. And not to mention inventory. Inventory is pretty evidently needs an update. And I like how they think the, what was it? What was it called? What was the new thing they added for inventory called? The pouch, I think? Or whatever it was? That is... It's not that useful in the grand scheme of things. Like, of all the things they could have added, they chose that, and it's like, this doesn't even put a dent in the problem that exists, that is known as, what's it called? Inventory crisis management. At least going up's quick. But yeah, lately their updates have actually not been worth it, in my opinion. I think the last good update was what? The last one I think I can remember is the pillage update. Right, that's the most recent one that actually added good stuff to the game. Okay, how do I get... Wrong button. I'm in the middle of the ocean with no way home. I guess there's no better time to learn how to do the trick than now, right? Come on. I got it. That is so hard for me to do, so I'm actually surprised I got it. I wasted 2 rockets in the process, but I got it. Okay, we're gonna head back to base and collect the last of the stuff we need because we're close. My hope's that the next stream we do on this, we can actually get it up and running. For everyone that's curious about how big this is, it's 2,000 something by 2,000 something. You can literally see the line here. This is all getting dug out to bedrock. Perfect square. At least it should be. Darn it. Or at least close enough that I'm not wasting another rocket. Oh, it's raining. Which means there's a chance for it to become thunderstorm. Which means that there's a chance for us to get our last piglin head we need. Great. I'm in that mode of thinking that way. Okay, I gotta figure this out real quick. I think this is set up to be the redstone, right? How is this actually set up? I think so. I think I got all the space that I still need to dig out down there. That's for redstone. Which means I'm gonna hate myself because I have to dig it out without thing. And it doesn't count towards the dig here. So. Yeah. I do want the piglin head, but I can always fly here if I absolutely hear thunder. We're heading back to base. That's what we're doing. Love this contraption. I just need to get more into pearls. Wait to make sure that works. There we go. I don't have it at base because I don't need it loading chunks that can crash me. If it's because I already crashed once from this machine, or more. I actually don't know how many times it's crashed me. At least once, and that was on stream when we were building it. Be careful when you build it. That's all I can say. And besides, where it is actually set up to be something else in the future. Got our honey there. So I gotta look up how to craft this. Ocean. We also, I think, have some, but not enough. Let's condense our valuables down into our valuables chest real quick. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. How are we actually doing on iron? We should have enough to get a lot of the things done, so that's fine. Random valuables are actually worth something. Go here. I have a spot for that. Another one of those. Apples there. Potions up there, down here, down here. I got 2 water bottles. Yeah. String goes here. Okay, we gotta get. Come on! There we go. Oh, yeah, it's disconnected for a second there. Now it's spamming my homepage. Not my homepage, my screen with a bunch of different messages, and I'm actually went crazy from that. Okay. Let me look if I would make it a sliming potion. Gather the necessary ingredients. Water bottle, nether wart, blaze powder, craft an awkward potion, add an effect ingredient. This is AI. I already know this is AI. To make a potion of strength, you would add a diamond to it. I didn't first off even ask how to make a strength potion. The question was how to make a sliming potion. Title of the article it gave me is how to make a sliming potion. What the actual? Oh, it's called oozing. Okay, thank you. Such a difference in name. How do I do this? Potion of oozing. Because my usual thing hasn't been updated. I usually have... Oh, no, it has been. Get me to it. Take me to this website. Take me to the website, game. It's an entire slime block for a potion of oozing? That is so criminal. Oh, we have it. Okay, we need nether wart. If I'm lucky, I have some in my chest. Okay. Then we're gonna... That's the thing, getting a lot of mobs in one spot kinda sucks. That's how you're supposed to do this. So, we're gonna use the, skeleton farm I have to do that. For anyone wondering why I have a bunch of random stuff in my inventory, it's so I can get things done if I need it. Okay, supposedly it's this. And then we need a piece of gunpowder, which my valuables are on this, whatever. Do we have enough terracotta, or do I need to collect clay? I think I'm gonna have to go collect some clay. Yeah, I'm gonna say we need to collect clay. Okay. That's done. I need it to be splash potion. Do I not have clay? That's... Okay. I got 25. I need 3 stacks of clay. I'll go and collect in a second. Let's go see how effective this is. I'm throwing away 3 pieces of glass. Basically. We're also going to lose being able to tell if it's a thunderstorm. We'll be underground. Oh well. Alright, that's all you can say at this point. Also, I don't think it's gonna be. I've been sleeping through most nights at this point when I could have been back at base. Oh, it even ended. Thank you, game, for letting me know I won't be missing anything. We have a decent chunk of the below 64 items. We're missing the piglin head at this point. A few things of oxidized copper, and then candles, which means I need to go find a spider spawner. Already gonna do the same trick I always do when it comes to finding a ram structure for the purpose of building. I'm pulling it up on Chunck base and I'm finding it. That's how we found that, what's it called? That trial chamber. I was not expecting to have 3 slime things, but that was nice. But yeah, that our base is like possibly encompassing 4 of that for that. So we'll check that out. At some point, we'll see if that's all in everything. It's gonna take us forever to check, but so be it. So the plan here is gonna be this. We now wait. We're just... I'm sorry that this is gonna be what you guys watch for a couple, but it's gonna be wait until these guys start suffocating themselves. Not suffocating. Entity cramming. There we go. Throw the potion on them, and then attack them and see if we get enough from it. Preferably we get all we need from one of these, but we'll see. Our view count went down with me saying that. That's hilarious. Okay. Yeah, it's the tedious, boring bits that everyone loves to watch. We're stuck waiting. Come on, build up slime. Not slime. Wow, my brain is so focused on one thing now. Come on, build up skeletons. We are in the Copper Age update. I've yet to update to Mounts of Mayhem. We'll see if I do. I might just be skipping it into the next one. It kind of depends on where things are when I do choose to update. Because I got mods that take forever to update, which so be it. Honestly, I think the next update is going to take a while because the added animation for mobs has to now redo every mob for babies. So that will be a while. I do not envy the guy who has to do that. And there's nothing I care from it. Cool, there's a golden dandelion. I don't think I'm using that for anything. It looks so bad. Like, the texturing on that, I'm so, like... I don't see myself using that in a build ever. Maybe if it's, like, the golden plant, like an ancient sculpture. Even then, it's going to be super useless because it has to be... I haven't actually looked at it, but if you can place it, it's probably got to be placed on dirt or grass or in a pot. And to make it a thing in a museum of this ancient thing and have a grass block underneath it or in a pot, just... Come on. And then once again, an ancient flower, why not give it to the sniffer? I've already seen that argument made several times. I mean, at least 1DT can have it. The Wandering Trader is at least getting some love from time to time. But literally, there's not been a worthwhile update for a while in my eyes, so... Oh, Caves and Cliffs, that's the last good update. Well, kind of good, because they kind of split it into two pieces, and that kind of caused the entire problem that we are in now, where they're like, we can't do big updates. I created a shotgun. Okay, stop juggling me. I'm just killing them off in case there's still more oozing in there. Hit the NPC! Hit the skeleton! What is happening? What is hitting me? We have them escaping? I got so much from this. Oh, this was actually... And that's not even as much as I can have. I could upgrade this so I can make it have a holding cell for these guys. I just gotta figure out the radius of splash, have a dispenser aim perfectly down in the center. I can upgrade this a lot. Have any fall down here? No. At least not that I can see. Alright. We'll get rid of all the other trash that I don't need from the skeletons. Yeah, I think that went pretty well. I made a shotgun of slimes. That was amazing. I got over a level worth. For anyone wondering why my level is so low, enchanting a fishing rod sucks. It still is not maxed out. I gave up on maxing out the fishing rod. Enchanting in this game needs to get upgraded. There are so many aspects of the game that need an update, that are not getting an update, and they're deciding to update completely useless random things. I am getting disappointed in how they choose to do things, I will say. Like, enchanting is definitely a thing that needs to get an update. It's so bad at the mechanic that it's not funny. Librarians is the main way of enchanting, and that wastes so much time for no reason. I need to equip my Mitra. When the main way of enchanting is no longer used by half of your... I'm assuming at least half, if not more, of the player base, there's a problem. Villagers are the only way to get the enchant, and even then, it's a pain to get. So, enchanting definitely needs an update. Oh, there we go. I'll split like this. I guess we can make this. Yeah, let's not make that. Let's do this one. Let's go. Excuse me. Let's go grab our 50 slime blocks that we need. Not slime blocks. 50 honey blocks. Thank you, brain. We're gonna be going back and forth a lot. Just a fair warning. Okay, the next thing we need. We're going to get the clay, because like I said, clay's up there on the list of things we need. Gonna get it. I'm pretty sure this is silk touch. Yes. We're just gonna go to my nearest river, which is right here. It's outside of this. Mind you, this is probably getting removed by the end. This will probably get built over and covered up. Ay. What? Equip. I've taken a lot out. Most of these weird holes in here are me taking the clay. So let's see if we can find any more. Like I said, we need 3 stacks of this, so... We're at 13. It's gonna be a very slow process. Or has had a bad chunk to start with. Give me that dirt block. Almost a stack from that. That gives less than I would anticipate. That's me grabbing the actual scraps. Come on. More clay. How much more do I need? A bit more. So weird how much faster it goes through dirt and everything else, and then clay's just slightly slower than I would... Like... It's... I guess it's me swimming. Yeah, I guess it's just the swimming. Okay. I'm just being crazy. Still, at the point we need. Last set we need, come on. And this will depend on how deep you plan on going with your quarry. I'm going all the way down to bedrock, which means I need this, and if you're in a mountain, you need even more, because you need a very... You need the world height that you're digging to from where you are, plus some extra stuff for guide rails. You'll see what I mean when we build this, hopefully in the next one. I will have to figure out how I'm actually going to build it, because I could use Light Magicka, but Light Magicka won't have a full build of it. It'll only have pieces. So I should dig that out too. So much I need. I've got so much digging to do in this world. I am crazier than I would have anticipated when it comes to... I'm gonna dig a giant hole. Yeah, I'm not just digging one giant hole. I'm digging way too many giant holes. I am 2 off, but we have some at base. I'm gonna just say that's fine. Yeah, iron's gonna be a fun one because we gotta make all these pistons, which I'm pretty sure is 50 sticky pistons I'm gonna need. I think they're sticky pistons. I'm gonna make normal pistons in this video, in the stream, and then I'm double checking that they're sticky pistons before I do something and I regret it. There's no unstickifying a piston, and I'm not wasting that much. Alright. Because there is a chance that it's just normal pistons. So, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, I need to smelt down 1, 2, this, and then I need to grab 2 more. That goes there. Oh, yeah, let me just move it all there so I can double check that my math's right. Correct. I'm gonna have to get off soon so I can go back to doing homework. Yeah, these next few weeks I'm gonna be super busy with school, so we'll see how much I can actually post. I think we're getting it built next episode. The thing, the next stream is definitely gonna be us building it. Even though in Vault Hunters I need to also build what I need to build for that on stream because I don't want to just do it off stream. So yeah, but I think I want to get this one done. Right, it depends on if I can get everything set up. Okay, we need to get, like I said, get the 50 pistons that we might turn into sticky pistons if it is required to be sticky pistons. I don't know if they are or not, so we're not going to be stupid and do that. No wood source is the problem. I'm using every wood type is used in this build, the big build that we're doing currently. So I'm just gonna use, but that's the problem. I wasted like 2 pickaxes on that. But I don't. I think I can get it from this actually. Do I not have I don't have enough redstone. And yeah, I know currently my redstone's there instead of in my redstone box. Bring you up with me another time. I'm not in the mood. I need to break down redstone, then. We're gonna hope this is enough. This might not be enough. To build what we're gonna build, it's currently enough. Future-wise, I don't think it's gonna be enough. And we're gonna be pushing the limit of what we can do with this. Okay. Now I want. Need 50. Don't want to waste more than what I need to. Throw that there. Like I put that away. I need it so I can put the rest of it away. I need a little bit extra wood, that's fine. Fine. I don't have any more spruce denoting that to be a spruce. That's my bad. Okay, that's another piece acquired that we needed that we have. You know, honestly, I thought I was gonna have to craft those. That works for me. Okay, I need to think about this in the parts. We need redstone. We need redstone. Wonderful. I actually know where I can get a lot of redstone. So, let's go do that. It's also raining. For lucky thunder. Which means we can get the last piglin head we need. Honestly, that's gonna be the thing that takes the... Actually, no, that's not gonna be the thing that takes the longest. The thing that's gonna take the longest is getting the heavy core, 11 of which we need. And as I proved, it takes forever for a heavy core to pop up in one of those trial chambers. And that's with me not even That's with me messing up the timing. If I keep messing the timing up, I'm never gonna get it. I'm specifically setting it up so I'm waiting for it to pop up. The way it works, I would never get it then. Unless I somehow, by some random miracle, get it twice back to back, which I don't think can happen. I also need to, like I said, probably lower my... turn off particle effects so I can actually see easier. Also, maybe use a slab for a standing point instead of a whole block, because that will naturally have me lower, and I won't have to worry about unpressing shift. Like I said, all of that is going to be tested out in a creative test world. I just happened to get a key, and I was like, sure, we'll try this. We'll probably hit all 9 that I know of that are there from Chunck Base in our thing, and go from there, seeing where else we need to go grab more, because... if we get lucky, we'll be fine. If we don't get lucky, we're gonna be very miserable. Oh, it keeps going up. I realized I just mined this with the wrong pickaxe, so that's nice. I don't care. I'll just replace the ones I mined. I do hate that I'm mining 4 blocks when I have a farm technically that can do this, but that farm would take several hours of running to get what we need, so we're just doing it this way. I do need to get an actual witch farm, probably, made, so I can have that running to get redstone. We have the raid farm, which I haven't been to in so long. It's actually insane how long I haven't been there. Because just to get my supply of totems I needed, basically. And I haven't been back since. I need to go back so I can get emeralds so I can buy all the bookshelves I need. The big build in Frosthaven. I don't know why I like bookshelves so much. I put the word self in a block and I'm using it, apparently, is what happened. I'm pretty sure every item in the game that has the word self in it is used in that build at least once. So, yeah. Actually, probably more than once. Because I'm pretty sure every self texture was used. I don't think that, I maybe didn't use oak. That one's up for debate. I like how I'm trying to walk to the bed so I can fall asleep. That's not what we're doing. Running back to base. We want it to be dark so we can see if it rains. Anyone wondering what that purple thing is off in the distance? That is the thing that makes it where my M key is no longer my map button. What is it called? Light Magica, there we go. It's at world spawn. I actually think it's at 00 to be exact, but yeah. Redstone block-wise, I don't know how many we need. I'm gonna make 12. We probably need more of these for the sorting part of it, but we're using 12. Actually, maybe not even 12. We'll see. I actually need to get a piece of soul sand, because that's an important part of how this machine works. It turns my need to have a lot of stuff into a very small number of requirements for some of the rails. My rail count drops by a lot. Now having to make a rail system from the bottom of the earth to the top. Just use a water elevator. That's the plan. Okay. We're now just missing the observers. Which, if I had to guess, I need to go back to the village and get quartz. Because if I have any quartz, there's only one spot I'm going to have quartz. And I don't think I have any. I actually don't know where I would have it because my system has gotten messed up to the point where I don't think I got any blocks anymore denoting things. Yeah. So we don't have any quartz, which means we have to go to the nether. Like I said, we're doing a lot of flying back and forth. And then the next thing we have to do is... where's it going to be? The offloading, which requires... I'm not going to worry about the hopper system just yet. The video is mainly going to be focused on getting... what's it called? Back. The next stream is going to mainly be focused on its main priority, getting set up the actual flying machine. Underground storage, I'm probably going to be doing off cam because that's... everyone knows how to make a basic storage system, I feel. I'd hope. I'd assume. I saw that. How? That. I've been near it before, I just apparently didn't see it. So this will probably require over 25 observers, is my guess. I would like more. I'm gonna probably set up so I have... I'm gonna need observers whenever I do stuff, so I'm gonna just aim to have 50. I don't think each one requires 2, but we're gonna set it up so it is using 2 for count of resources. If it doesn't, cool. If it does, I'm at least prepared and don't have to come back to this biome. Did it fall down here? I don't actually know. Nothing I cared about. Which is honestly a sentence you will hardly hear me say. But netherrack is one of those that I'm already aware of. I will not be needing as much as I have collected. And I have plenty more plans to collect a lot more. By the end of this world, that count will probably be in the millions of millions. Not the millions, millions. Tens of millions, probably. Because we have several plans in the nether at some point. We just haven't actually started any of those plans. I now need to get out of here. And for anyone wondering why my portal is at my village instead of at my base, my nether portal on the roof causes where I physically have yet to get deep enough in my base to be able to have a portal. Every portal I've built at my base still connects to the nether roof, which is so annoying. That might just be a thing if I have to go and manually put one in the nether to stop it. I'm not the best at this game when it comes to how things work like that, so maybe one day it will work. But for now, I'm not interested enough in trying to get it set to work. I need to clean my inventory so we can get this up. We're going to get these last observers made and then calling it there since I gotta go do homework. Where am I in this system of pooling? I'm here. I have everything organized in a way to do stuff, so that's why I'm very meticulous in checking where things go. If I'm not mistaken, the rest of this will go over this going here. Spring goes here. Okay. We actually need cobblestone, but my brain is right now on cleanup mode. That I kind of forgot that fact. Okay. Let's make these observers. We're just gonna make. I'm just gonna make all I have because at this point that's what I'm using quartz for. Or put this here to make my life not go completely crazy. Is it 2 redstone per? 2 redstone per observer. I need more redstone. For not being a redstoner, I go through it surprisingly fast. And we have 1 spare quartz. Cool. Redstone can go here. I will work on figuring out what I need to make the hopper unloader, what my system is for the conveyor belt up, because I forgot. But I don't remember if I'm using timed pistons or how I'm doing it, so I think I just saw lightning. I'm going to say the sky does not look dark enough to suggest it, but I'm just going. Oh, wait, actually, a second. Okay, I must have been crazy. I just went crazy. Don't care that I wasted a couple of rockets. I've got plenty. I guess it was me opening the barrel made me assume it was lightning. Whatever. Yeah. I also have plans to start getting back into... What's it called? Not World Edit. It's the new one. Axiom. And work on figuring out how to make mountains. I've done it once. The result was fine. I saw the More Swamp video, aka Mog Swamp's other channel where he posts the more stuff with him building the mountain. I'm gonna try that method, see if I like it. I stopped because I've been busy. We'll see when I actually start that. I have plans though to hopefully get started soon. Like I said, the rest of the next couple of weeks I'm gonna be super busy, so it's gonna be very fun to get stuff done. But so be it. School comes first, and then we can worry about what we can do for the channel when we get to it. I'll collect more stuff for this. I'm also going to move these around so it doesn't look so weird. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, notifications, and leave a like if you enjoyed.